Kalen, much of the final margin for this game came in that first quarter that you guys started off so well. And what to you was clicking in that first quarter when you guys scored 32 points? Yeah, I mean I thought we played with good pace. I thought we took good shots. I don't think we fouled as much in the first quarter as we did the next 3 quarters, so that probably helped us. Probably could have played better defense there, too. Played better defense in the second half, but thought we were moving the ball well. Thought we were getting good shots. We're getting to the free throw line. So that during your time here about not caring what role you're in. You guys went smaller today, so you kind of were toggling between roles. What did you think of those smaller groups and how they helped you guys today? Yeah, I think that's the beauty of our team, that you have a lot of people who are so versatile, and you have some lineup changes. I think it went good. But we just got to find a rhythm. Like, I think offensively that will definitely come because we just have such threats out on the court. But it's defense. Our defense has got to step up. And so I think that's why we're trying different things. And, I think that they can put me at any position, but they can also put Lex. They can put a lot of our players, and I think that's a hard guard for anyone. Did it feel like you guys really were in control for almost the whole game after the good start? Yeah, I think when you off, it's nice to catch a rhythm, but it's because of our defense. Our defense started off strong. When we have good defense, we have great offense. And so, our mindset has got to, be on the defensive end. I know Cece hates to hear that. She's like, let's score. Let's score. And I get it, and you go do your thing. But everyone else, it was not. But I'm just saying. But I do think that, we have to pick it up defensively because this league is hard to win. And like I said, offense will come. But we have to set a standard and a baseline on defense from top to bottom. Yeah, Caitlin, I know you mentioned pregame. Obviously, it's next player up with AB out. Just how do you think Misha and Michaela just stepped up today? Yeah, I mean, I thought they were great, and, those are big shoes to fill, so you kind of got to fill it by committee. Does so much for us. She conducts the offense, she conducts the defense. She's a heady player, and she rebounds the ball really well. So, I thought they all did great. When they came in, obviously KK played 17 minutes and was pretty productive. So that was really fun to see too. But, I thought they all did well. And she got her 100th point tonight. Yeah. Shout out KK. Sophie. Caitlin, you had a pretty efficient game tonight. What did you like about maybe picking and choosing your spots throughout that game when it comes to only taking 10 shots, but being as efficient as you were? Yeah, I mean, no reason to press. Get my teammates involved. Take what the defense gives me. That I did a good job of getting to the line. So there's no need to probably shoot a bunch of shots. I mean, I only played 23 minutes, but also I got to the line 9 times. So that cleans up a lot of field goal attempts when you're getting to the line that much. And I think that's what I can do a better job of, is really trying to get to the line. They're free points, and I did that really well in the first half, and then in the second half just kind of took what they gave me and tried to get everybody else involved and allow them to see the ball go through the net. Caitlin, on that line, fouls are up league-wide. Yeah. And, does that make you more willing to attack and and go to the rim when previous years it was kind of dangerous? Yeah. I mean, I think the refs have done a really good job. I think it makes the game of basketball better personally, and I know people's opinions are going to be different across the league, and I understand that, and, I think for our team defensively we need to adjust. We foul all the time, and Steph's told us in the locker room they're fouls. We are fouling and they're going to call it, so we need to stop fouling, and we foul with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. We foul when somebody gets in their motion. We got to stop doing that. They're fouls, and if we want the same calls they're going to call it on us. But at the same time I know they're going to be calling that. So I've been trying to get into my motion a little bit more when I can feel like people get really, really handsy with me, especially on the drives and stuff, and I think that's just been a focus for me. Not because I know they're calling fouls. Like I want to get downhill. I want to get my feet in the paint because I want to set my teammates up, but also like it's nice that they are calling fouls. It does get a little physical sometimes. So I think there's a fine balance and players will figure it out. But overall, I think the refs have done a really good job. So, I gotta give credit to them too. That was really nice. I mean, hey, Caitlin, I got one for you. Apparently they adjusted the box score from last game to give you 2 more assists, which gave you career record for most of your 10 assist games. Have you ever broken a record 2 days later? And does this, I think that might be a first. That's a good point. And does this one mean anything particular to you? Not really. I mean, I always take pride in the being able to set my teammates up for success, and I think that allows our team to really get flowing, and I can do a really good job of that. Like I only played 23 minutes tonight, and I had 10 assists. So I think it shows the potential of what this team can do offensively. Like they got to make the shots for me to get the assists. So half of it is them, and I got to set them up for success. So, like I said, I just try to take what the defense gives me the best I can and, can probably limit my turnovers a little bit, but I still think we can get like more transition assists. I think we haven't like really thrived in that area yet. And then obviously like a lot of this is like without really AB, like obviously she didn't score 1 game and then she's been hurt 1 game. So, it makes me excited about the potential going forward. What did you like about your defensive effort from today? And then secondly, do you have an update on Michaela? I don't have an update on KK. I liked our defense at times, at moments. We did some really good things. I thought our activity level at times was better. Our help side was better. At times our first and second rotation. It's just got to be more consistent. We're still fouling too much. We're still having a lot of breakdowns. But at times we were better, and that's what it's going to take. It's 1% better every day, putting one foot in front of the other and collectively, having 5 people on a string. What did you like about Lexi and that starting group? And kind of to that end, you've changed your rotation up every single game to some extent. What do you feel like you're still trying to learn and with this group this year? Well, we're 4 games in with a lot of new pieces. So, we're trying to figure out what the best combination of players is for the best, net outcome. We know we got people that can score. We got some players that can defend, but we've got to have consistency throughout the course of the game. So, we're trying to figure that out. And it takes time. It takes time. What was the first question? Oh, Lexi. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to give a different look with defensively, have somebody else out there defensively, and I thought in our second unit, we needed a little bit more floor spacing and in shot, and so I thought Sophie gave us exactly that. For part of the third quarter, you had a little small ball lineup with Caitlin, Raven, Lexi, Sophie, and then KK or Misha. Just what did you like about that small ball lineup? Well, it matched we could match them at that point, because they were small. So it allowed us to do that. I don't know if I like a big sample size of that with teams that have 2 bigs. But it just happened to be the matchup that we could play at the time. This was kind of the most complete game that we've seen from Caitlin probably in the 10 months and her return. Only needed a couple threes, only 5 shots, led in every one of those categories. What to you seems like the most back or the furthest along maybe in her time back? I think her burst, I think you can see it not just in taking off with the ball in her hands. But you can see it in the lift in her shot. You can see she looks strong. She looks like loaded in her actions. I think you can tell it by the way she's getting to the free throw line, too. So I just think her movement patterns and her burst are back. Hey, Samantha Hartman with WFYI. Just wondering, I know the next game is against the Portland Fire, which is one of the newest expansion teams. Could you just talk about how you prepare for a newer team to the league with game preparations? Yeah, really the same way we prepare against everybody, a team that's got a new coach. Seattle was the same way. New coach, new system, new style, new personnel. They're players on their team that have been in this league. So we have familiarity at least with personnel. And continuing to watch the film and see what kinds of things that they're